happened to the NFL sensation Kelvin Benjamin, who took the league by storm in 2014 as a rookie where he racked up over 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns. The 6'5", 245-pound monster was a force to be reckoned with on the field, but suddenly disappeared from the NFL at just the young age of 26. Before we discuss KB's career, make sure to leave a like on the video and hit that sub button so you don't miss out on any of my future content. Born and raised in Florida, Benjamin was born to an American mother and a Jamaican father who was deported to Jamaica when he was just 2 years old. As a middle schooler, he spent half of his years in a juvenile detention center. After he got out of the juvenile detention center, Benjamin shifted his focus to football. He had to repeat both 3rd and 7th grades, which caused him to finish high school at the age of 20. During high school, he played football, basketball, and ran track. In football, he played wide receiver. As a senior, he held in 30 catches for 550 yards with 6 touchdowns, although he just played in 8 games. Regarded as a 4-star recruit, Benjamin was ranked number 7th in the wide receiver class. ESPN.com had him number 23 overall. He chose Florida State University over colleges like Auburn, Florida, Miami, and Virginia Tech, among others. After being redshirted in 2011, Benjamin played in all 14 games in 2012, recording 30 receptions for 495 yards and 4 touchdowns. As a sophomore in 2013, he had 54 receptions for 1,011 yards and 15 touchdowns, including the game-winning touchdown against Auburn in the BCS title game. After the season, Benjamin decided to forego his final 2 years of eligibility to enter the 2014 NFL Draft. Despite foregoing 2 years of eligibility, Benjamin was still given a first-round grade by the NFL Draft Advisory Board. Benjamin's size, physicality, and high-pointing ability drew parallels to players like Alshon Jeffrey. While many scouts were concerned about his hands and current lack of precise route running at this point, many project him as a first-round pick due to his potential. Kelvin was selected by the Panthers with the 28th overall pick in the first round. Every NFL media analyst were praising the Panthers for this selection. Mike Mayock said, "He's 6'5", 240 pounds with 35-inch arms, and you're talking about a catching radius." During training camp in the preseason, Benjamin was in the competition for the Panthers' #1 wide receiver spot. On June 4, 2014, Benjamin signed a 4-year, $7.66 million deal. During his debut on September 7, 2014 against the Bucks, Benjamin recorded 6 receptions for 92 yards and 1 touchdown. Quarterback Derek Anderson had a 152.1 quarterback rating when throwing towards Benjamin through the first 3 weeks of the season. On October 2, 2014, it was announced that the NFL named Kelvin Benjamin the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Month for September. In Week 8 against the Seattle Seahawks, Benjamin racked up 94 yards against Richard Sherman, which was the highest yardage total Sherman allowed since Week 4 of 2012. Benjamin finished that season with 73 receptions, 1,008 yards, and 9 touchdowns, becoming the 11th rookie wide receiver in NFL history to record a 1,000-yard season. However, in 2015, in a practice, Benjamin tore his ACL. That caused him to miss the entire 2015 season. But in 2016, in his first game back, he recorded 91 yards and a touchdown in his return at Denver, followed by that 108 yards and 2 touchdowns against San Francisco 49ers. By the end of the season, he led his team with touchdown receptions with 7 of them. On May 2, 2017, the Panthers exercised Benjamin's 5th-year option. However, on October 31, 2017, the Panthers traded Benjamin to the Buffalo Bills for a 3rd-round pick. After being on the Bills for just a few weeks, he was dropped. Prior to his release, Benjamin had a catch rate of just 35%, which was the worst in the league at the time. It was also noted by fans and sports commentators that his effort had noticeably declined. The Chiefs, 2 days after being released by the Bills, signed Benjamin to a 1-year deal. Benjamin appeared in just 3 regular season games and did not appear in any of the playoff games and then was released. He didn't play in the NFL for another 3 years until he tried out for the New York Giants on May 16, 2021. However, he was cut on July 28th and blamed it on Joe Judge following his release, feeling he was not given a proper chance. Long story short, although it may seem like to some people that Kelvin Benjamin gave up on his career, there were a lot of off-the-field issues that clearly made KB not care about the NFL. One of those issues was sadly his mother passing away. After this happened, it was clear that Kelvin gained some weight and put the NFL on the back burner. Not only did that happen, but he also had a ton of injuries, including a torn meniscus, torn ACL, and a few other knee injuries. It is unclear if Kelvin will ever return to the league, but while he was in the league, he was always a player that you would want to watch because of his highlight potential. If so many unfortunate events didn't happen, I could have seen Kelvin becoming a version of Calvin Johnson. Sadly, he hasn't been on a team since being released by the Giants, and he is 31 years old, so if he does try to make a comeback, it should be this year, but only time will tell. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, let me know who you want me to do a video on next, follow my socials down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.